Пикачу?
There has to be a rat.
How can you raise it? Lord, I meant no offence. I swear it.
Torrin! Joss! What would your old man say seeing you now?
Out of the way, Griselda. We won't ask again. Father would understand. Aye, it's true. And anyone who bends the knee to a Bolton is an enemy of ours. Get behind me. You fallen to there. You could die, one of them.
Master Snow? Thank you. If the Starks still held Winterfell, these fools would still be shoveling horse shit and trying to bed anything that moved. What's the North come to? Oh, God, Snow, no! Joran, brother! Oh, lads!
You know them.
Met him on the road to Last Hearth. That Halrin, the Bolton man. He demanded food for his men. They came up short, so he took the brother instead. Said it'd teach him a lesson. Don't let things like this happen. This is no way to live. Has Hugo returned to Last Hearth? I need to speak with him. Tell him to talk some sense into his captain. And if he refuses, well, then I'll just have to give him a piece of my mind instead.
Halrin owes me. I'll speak to him if I can in the meantime.
Aye. Good. That'd be a big help, Master. You stinking piece of shit!
That was a kindness. If you knew half of what those wildlings are up to, you'd thank us for every man up there.
You've said it yourself. You've Halron's favour. So use it. Tell him to stop this mess.
It's not that easy. The state of the North is beyond the likes of us to meddle with. You know, I can't talk about this anymore. Go home. Go bake your little pies and grovel for coppers. Live your little pathetic life.
What? What did you just...
I didn't mean... Griselda,
Fine. Seems I've been a fool then. Used to think the boy I used to know was still in there somewhere. But apparently not. I won't be bothering you again. You've my word.
Griselda, wait. Gris!
I'd say that went poorly.
She's always so bloody stubborn. I'm trying to keep her safe. She'd know that if she just... God damn it! Let's go after her, shouldn't I?
Mr. Hother, young as ever.
I may be old, young master, but I could still give you a clip around the ear, I'll have you know.
I don't doubt it. Why are you out here?
Sifting through some new books I had delivered. A word of advice. You have two hands. You can hold a sword in one, but do put a book in the other, lest you end up like Aegon IV.
What would I do without you, Maester?
I shudder at the thought, young master.
Former ward, what are you doing this far from your home? I had no word you'd returned to the north.
Father's health is failing. He called me home to claim the family name.
He deserves better than to die this way. And with your brothers killed at the Red Wedding. Dire circumstances indeed. I will tell the Maester to send a poultice to your father first thing in the morrow. It's the least I can do for an old, dear friend.
Last hearth looks far worse for wear from when I was the great John's ward.
Aye. The Boltons cut through my lands, flaunt they hold my husband as their prisoner. If I defy them, he dies, and they'll flay twice as many of our people.
Winter's close. When it comes, no flayed man will hold these lands.
You sound like John himself. He'd have thrown these men out our gates the first day, and doomed us all by sunset. Would you be so eager, I wonder, were it your men they held? Your halls they watched?
My lady, the men of the Night's Watch need your aid.
They always need aid, child. What can I do for you?
I returned from Castle Black with grave news. An army of wildlings marches on the wall, driven from their homes by something much worse. The dead rise beyond
the wall. I've seen it with my own eyes. Steel cannot kill them. We can only hope to slow them down. Please, you must send north anything you can spare. Men, weapons, anything to help the Watch deal with this army of the dead.
Well, that's truly a story, my dear friend. You will remember House Umber marched south with King Rob's forces. We lost some 2,000 men in the campaign, and when the Red Wedding happened, Last Hearth is in no position to lose more men. But we have not forgotten the times your family and the Night's Watch have stood with us. House Umber will not shirk its duty to the realm. The Watch will have what little I can give. Grain, tools, some fresh blades and hauberks from the forgers. That will have to do.
Thank you, my lady. I would stay longer, but I must ride on. I must speak to Lord Bolton about presenting my father's writ of legitimization to the king.
It shan't hurt to ask him about support for the wall either. I'd sooner hang Roose Bolton than ask him for help, but he is the Warden of the North. He has a duty to protect it.
Wonder if Hugo managed to find Griselda. Let's check the tavern. Might pick up word on Lord Roose while I'm at it.
gone. Haven't seen her since this morning. She's probably just angry, but I can't help feeling. Oh, she's just being stubborn, ain't she? Won't last. If no doubt she'll be back tomorrow, grinning like a fool. Anyhow, Captain Halrin wants to see you at the gates. Let's get moving.
silence. Look at him. This fucking shit.
Good. Young Master Snow.
Is that... God, no!
What is the meaning of this? We have a saying at the Dreadfort. A naked man has few secrets, but a flayed man has none. This wench confessed before I was even half done flaying her. She'd been talking to wildlings, sharing our movements.
What bloody wildlings? She knit scarves. She made pies. She never...
She lied to you, boy. They all do when they're guilty.
You lied, you fucker! I did this! I killed her!
We're soldiers. We follow orders. I've no use for lovesick farmhands.
Let him go! He saved your life. You owe him his.
Hugo and his girl were often seen in Renan's Rest, I hear. For your help, I've decided to leave this fact out of my reports. Good. One of my men will escort you to Winterfell. Consider it my last reward for your service. Safe travels, bastard.
Sorry. Sorry.
I mean to leave now. The sooner we're away from here, the better. Do you have business to finish? Folks say the land remembers. I say land don't remember a damn thing. People do. And the people? They're scared now. Fear don't always make a man run. Sometimes it makes him cruel. Turn on his own neighbour. I'm not saying what Alden did was right. But without it, the gift had torn itself apart.
The men, food, steel. I heard talk.
Aye. Hoping your lord will listen.
Well, don't waste your breath on tales of white walkers with him. Bruce Bolton's got more to worry about than stories about blue-eyed corpses marching in the night. That's Winterfell down there. You've that look. Let me tell you, I've marched under Flint, Umber, Stark, and now Bolton. Makes no difference. Lord's a lord. You don't have to love who sits on the throne, but you'll show respect. Roose Bolton's your liege lord. Best you remember that. Plan is to weaken the North. He's doing a good job of it. And the Boltons are playing right into his hands. The small folk are growing tired of their new warden. Can't say that I blame them. Still, Roose Bolton is the Wall's best hope for aid. Don't know if he'll listen, but I have to try.
mercy!
Your mercy's at the end of this blade. I'll cut off that lion tongue and sell your daughters to the nearest brothel.
Not today, outlaw.
Sounds like you're confused about how this goes. I'll show you.
come after the Ironborn attack.
Who was that bandit?
Him? That's Boulder, leader of the Dancing Fool Bandits. Used to be some noble, but now he's raiding every village around Winterfell, and no one's stopping him.
Who was that bandit?
Him? That's Bob. Used to be.
The Ironborn.
They invaded the north, led by Theon Greyjoy. Ned Stark raised him like a son, and now this is how he repays that loyalty. All those Ironborn know is rape and plunder.
Didn't the Ironborn retreat?
They left behind their iron price. Since King Robb Stark's death, House Bolton has taken over Winterfell, and the north is in shambles. Lord's taxes are so high, we're left with nothing but crumbs. And even those get stolen by the bandits running free. Apologies for the after the Ironborn.
Didn't the
They left since King Lord.
The Iron...
Although
You know my father?
Aye. Fought beside him at the Ruby Ford. Beast of a man. You've grown into his image. Name's Donald. Your father's a good man, loyal. The North needs his like now more than ever. Straight to the point. Just like your father. Good. I need someone I can trust. The Boltons are a plague, and they have eyes everywhere. I have a friend in Winterfell who's been gathering information. He's got a man waiting at the ruins by the North Gates. Tell him I sent you. Retrieve his message and bring it back to me.
A ruin near the North Gates. Right under the Boltons' noses.
Haven't seen your face here before.
What is it?
You look like the helpful sort. Please come with me. My grandson, Edric, is not well. Burning up. We've no food, no medicine. We won't last a week in this state.
Won't the townsfolk look after their own?
Not here. The headman only gives food and medicine to them as work the land. Rationing, he calls it. He says there ain't enough to go around. Yeah, he's always got his taxes ready when the Boltons come for their due. Please, the boy's all I have left. Find us something to mend his ailing.
the headman here. Word is your people are starving.
Nonsense. We're just rationing what little we got. There's only so much to go around.
The boy's dying of fever. He dies, it's on you.
Look, stranger, I ain't heartless. We take care of our own. But everyone's got to pull their weight. You think that boy's the only sick one here? We have rules. Harsh? Yes. But they'll see us through winter.
Fine. I'll see to it myself. Why aren't you out farming?
Oh, I've got other uses. Why is it farming's all anyone ever thinks of as work?
What do you eat?
This and that. The headman's taken a liking to me. Says I remind him of his late wife. Now, can I help you?
No, never mind. What do you know about the town's rations?
Rations? I'd be careful who you ask. Bess Youngest got himself in trouble over it just last night. Came running out of that barn, bawling his eyes out, he did. Said the headman gave him an earful about some drawing.
Not much of a lead, but the only one I've got.
They're hanging more and more boys. I like it best when the wind's bad. The bodies
A candle and charcoal marks on the table. The boy must have been drawing here. It's the boy's drawing. Looks like a map of the town. One of the buildings is circled. Do you recognize this?
Let's see. Looks like the barn on the edge of town. What do you want with it?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
Nothing for you there. Owner's been dead a long time. Been using it to store hay, but all our livestock's been taken.
This drawing yours?
No, never seen it. I don't want to get in trouble like Byrne did. Besides, Boone says he didn't even draw it anyways. Just traced it from some map the Edmund dropped.
Do you recognize this place? Oh, I've been there. Empty barn at the edge of the fields down south. Don't bother. They got the place locked up tighter than a scepter's legs.
Do you know of a way in? The boy's life depends on it.
You looking all right, Salt, I suppose? Just don't go tell on the head man about this now, you hear? I know where he keeps the key. I take it and sneak in there some nights when the cold gets too much.
Where is it?
Burnt out ruin cross the hanging tree. Door's blocked though. Gotta get in all smart like. Collapsed roof might be worth a look. Just need to get up high enough. Burnt away. Nothing here but ash. There's the key. Now to see what the headman wants with these barns.
not what it looks like.
Step aside. I'll take only what I need to save the boy.
Look around you. How long do you think this will last if word of it gets out? People need strength to work the land. The Boltons want the taxes. Hell's the buggering bandits want taxes. I don't ration what we have, the harvest withers and we all starve. You think I like seeing my own folks suffer? It's the hardest bloody thing. But it's better than seeing them all dead.
You feed your people first. Taxes come after.
Aye. And you'll tell Lord Bolton that, will you? Or those bandits who're bleeding us dry. Easy passing the sentence when you don't have to swing the sword.
It's just a few herbs. Now step aside. Seeds for the next harvest. Won't do Edric any good. These vegetables are all dried out. Suppose they'll have to do. Dried fruits. Not enough to feed a family, let alone a town. The floor above, then.
bundles of king's copper stuffed in the back. Should take care of the fever at least.
More. Edric needs strength, and I...
This is all. Don't go looking for more.
Gods. What will become of my Edric?
You have to make this last. There's no more to spare.
Aye, I understand. Thank you. He has a chance, at least.
After my cart! I didn't come all the way from... Thank the gods! We way around a fight. I can take it from here. Sent my aid for help the moment I spotted those vermin.
Drop the weapon. We've got questions for you.
Bolton sigils. Figures. Here's Donald's letter. This is bigger than one man's plans. No time to lose. If this squid's exposed, the Boltons have cause to tighten their grip even more.
If it's fish you're after. Or do you mean the Marshal? Folks call him Squid behind his back, because he let some of them Ironborn go after Ramsay had his way with them. Told him that I'd come back to haunt him. He'll be at his desk. Lots of petitioners these days. Business. Donald sent me. Your man lost his head. Not here. Follow me. Has Donald gone mad? Sending you here could get us both strung up. You tell me. He sent me here to fetch your letter. Your man's dead. Tortured. The Boltons sent their regards. God. Deal's closer than I thought. Damn him! Alright, here it is. Either you help me to clean up this mess, or I'll write you up as a stark loyalist. Trust me, I have the authority to make it stick. Be smart, and we can both walk away from this. I don't take kindly to threats, and I don't like making tough actions. The Boltons are a scourge. We both know that. There's evidence I need gone, and the captain of the guard, Dale, need him gone too. Bastards leaving the documents I need his station out in the open. As bait for me, no doubt.
Not one for tidying by the looks of it. The Marshal's documents are here somewhere. The Marshal was up to something. Let's see what. Marshal's weapon was used to kill someone close to finding out his secret. No coincidence, I'm sure. Best find the murder weapon. This doesn't match the inquest. This doesn't match the inquest. The Marshal's dagger. Now to remove Dale's note from the record. That leaves Dale's report to Lord Bolton. Has to be around here somewhere. Place to keep something important, but it needs a key. Report. Now Roos will be none the wiser. And how did it go? Well enough to clean up your mess, kill a man to cover your tracks. And now it's Dale's turn?
Aye. I'm looking for your help, not your approval. Hand me the evidence. Let's see. This is your evidence. Let's see. This is your evidence. That Lord Father of yours taught you to read, didn't he? think we got this back? No. What do you have to implicate Dale? Let's see. Even a blind dog wouldn't fall for this. Let's see. Even a blind dog wouldn't fall for this. Let's see. God, the damned fool dropped the knife after the deed. No wonder Dale started waving his prick around. Tell me you got the knife too. Aye, I did. Good. We'll turn the tables on him. Plant what we have in Dale's tent. He's set up in the courtyard over there. Once you're done, I'll arrest him for treason. What Roose does to him after that? Well, that's another matter. Aye. But after this, we're done. I need to get this into Dale's tent without him knowing. Any closer?
Hold on. What are you doing?
That'll do. Let's not linger. I need to get this into Dale's tent without him knowing. Let's hide before they spot me.
Hold on. What are you doing?
That'll do. Let's not linger. I need to get this into Dale's tent without him knowing. That'll do. Let's not linger. Dale, by the authority of Lord Roose Bolton, Warden of the North, you are under arrest for the murder of one of his men.
What? Bullshit! Put your cock away, Marshal.
You've gone far enough trying to hide it. Easy for the captain of the guard to steal evidence, eh? Search his tent. Aye, it's the missing inquest. And a bloody knife. Arrest him. Lord Bolton will judge him himself.
You're full of shit, Marshal. Mark my words, this isn't over.
Marshall played his part well. This better be the end of it. Oi! Where do you think you're going? I'm here to speak to Lord Bolton. Business of the watch.
Lord Bolton ain't interested in a war. Piss off back where you came from.
It's for your own good. He don't take kindly to conmen. You know how many sons have come round here wanting to speak to Lord Bolton since we took over from the Starks?
You wouldn't be the first of them to get flayed and put up as a warning.
way in. Just need to find it.
Aldous wants to speak to you at the tavern.
Aldous. He's the big guy over there.
So, what's a well-armed stranger doing in Winterfell?
I need an audience with Lord Bolton. There are important matters to discuss.
Well, then it's good you came to me. The gang that's been robbing some homesteaders blind, even taking their wives and kids. Lord Bolton don't got men to spare, but that's his taxpayers they're out in. Nick back some of their loot, and you'll have your audience by sundown.
Where are they?
There's this kid called Henley. Decent enough lad. Ran into this gang on the road and lost his horse. Could have lost his life too. Now he works as a stable hand to Lord Bolton. He'll tell you where to find him.
Don't think I've seen your face around here.
I'm here on business. Aldous said you know about some local gang.
The Dancing Fools. Seen their camp with my own eyes and live to tell.
Where is this camp of theirs?
I'll mark it on your map. Talk to me again if you need Winterfell too.
Thank you.
about a little trouble at that farmstead right there. Farmer and his wife went and got themselves killed by the Greyjoy boy when he took Winterfell. Barton's brother wrote Lord Bolton a letter asking him to grant the lands to him. Of course, we ain't passed it on yet. Fact is, it's below our law to give two shits about. But if the bastard of House Tyre wants to see to it, by all means, go ahead. Saves us the trouble.
Dead in the fields. 7 hells! The owner of this farm. Where is he?
About to lose his head, I hope. Reckon he must have slipped out the back. I've got men searching the river right now. Told him to give him a slow death. Reckon I can make yours even slower.
have the Lord's cut.
The Lord wants too much. Ain't nothing left in these villages but dry goods and melted snow. Tell the bastion if he wants his cut. Have to wait till next harvest.
Aye, I'll let him know.
Right now, what do we have here? Don't look like no farmer. Better make sure.
He's not here. Something at the farmstead I've missed. Must have been attacked by bandits. Wonder if there's any survivors. These men have been dead a long time. Well, Lonel's supplies are long gone, but I can hand him his letter when I visit Wintertown.